Colours by Diana Souter of Corlette 2315. Narrated by Janine Penfold. White. Everything is white. White skin, white clothes, white shoes, white hair tied back with a white ribbon, white bread lunch sandwiches, white sun in a blazing white sky, burning my little white feet on the scorching white sand. My 8-year-old self dances down to the picnic beach through the heat of a 1949 Australian summer. The inland lake shimmers. The cool water invites me in to paddle. I meet my 2 girlfriends and we giggle behind our hands, pointing to another girl. Black skin, black hair, black eyes, and funny clothes. Mum says, "Stop staring. They are harmless. They are Afghan people from afar, brought over with their camels to our inland areas to settle and assist with the construction of roads and railways in the desert many years ago." Later on, we motor past an encampment on the outskirts of town. I ask, "Who are those dark people, Mum? Why don't those kids go to school with us?" There is no answer. The colours change to yellow, brown, black, the sky to brilliant blue. Red is the fury at my 10-year-old self, 70 years ago, being marched off the school sports field by the headmaster for showing my legs. Seething with indignation at not being able to play football with the boys. Today, I clap happily as my 14-year-old granddaughter sprints past wearing skimpy green soccer shorts, whooping with joy and freedom. Soccer! No longer a boys-only game. At high school, girls with yellow-flecked, slanted eyes, lustrous black hair and smooth complexions provided curiosity and admiration. For their forefathers, yellow gold was the colour of their world and brown the colour of the earth they dug in 200 years ago. How I admired their cleverly speaking in a different language. There was only one language in my family, and that was proper English. People who weren't born in Australia were deemed foreign. But does the need to embrace diversity mean that our modern usage of language now is too relaxed, too colourful, often peppered with slang and foul swear words my parents would have me washing my mouth out with soap? Black is different. Black skin, black hair, black clothes, the colour of exotic places and races. Travelling overseas, my 21-year-old eyes are open to a previously unknown world of colourful exotica. Faces, languages, customs, dress, food. Oh, the food! My mature life takes on a more daring hue as I get an education previously thought unnecessary for girls and find myself in a management role in a large city council. "You will need to move the desks so that Linda, my new secretary, has adequate room to navigate her wheelchair around the desks," I say to the staff at my workplace. Eyebrows are raised, desks shuffled. Linda is no longer handicapped as before, but mobility challenged and a worthy participant in our workplace life. Workplaces now cater to a variety of ages, colours, sexes, size and shapes. It takes time to open people's formerly closed eyes. Luckily, we no longer live within the strict parameters of a white world regime, as in George Orwell's novel 1984, with people who were coerced to look and sound the same, but in a joyous freedom of colour painted on a much richer canvas. Living without the parameters of fear of being different, we can be any colour, size and shape we like. As I think of government, I reminisce at the state of politics. It was exactly 30 years ago that I stood for Parliament, representing a very diverse constituency of over 60 races, colours and creeds, and blessed the democracy that allowed them to vote for whomever they liked. I decide to ignore the discriminatory practice of ageism as I ready myself for an event, grey hair tinted to a fetching shade of auburn, flattering fitted clothes. "Is this lipstick too red?" I ask my new husband. "Too late to fall in love? Write a novel?" Never. Now, my 80-year-old self celebrates that our society is not an all-white, male or female, young or old, able or disabled world, viewed through the prism of prejudice, and I am glad. Yes, it is no longer either black or white, the colours of my beloved piano keys. As in the composing of a symphony or a sonata, all the keys, both black and white, high and low, soft and loud on a keyboard, are needed to create a tune, a wondrous harmony. The sharps for the ups and flats the downs. Today, as I conduct my choir of oldies, I note the joy on their faces. Blue, brown, grey and black hair, pink cheeks, eyes shining, raising their voices together, singing with joy, songs from different countries and cultures, classical, folk, pop and jazz. White is the colour of our shirts and black our pants as we celebrate our multicoloured world in concert. So we sing together about the rainbow hues colouring our lives, and I give joyful thanks for my long life lived to the fullest with colour, compassion, freedom, and yes, plain white. The end.